Hi everyone. Today of course is the 30th of May. It's Thursday 2019. It's the year. I am Jewel with J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the weather with me. Folks, I want to apologize. There is no way I could have had a live show yesterday, and lots of severe weather was going on. I realize there's tornadoes in Texas, Pennsylvania, all over. I can't even name them all, but folks, I'm sick. This hot weather, as you can tell, I can hardly breathe. I am so messed up. Plus, I have a low-grade fever. So I'm just not feeling well, but I'm trying to do the best that I can. As far as today, I've been telling you folks, slowly but surely, the severity of this weather should finally break up in little bits and pieces and get lower each day. Well, it is. As you see, here's the categorical map for today for severe weather. We have no browns, reds, and pinks. We just have slight and marginal risk, as you can see right here. Now, there is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic region, as well as parts of eastern New Mexico and western Texas. They're already having a severe storm in Texas. But the chance of tornadoes are there, but I want to show you something. They're going down, folks, slowly but surely. Now, this is not to say there will not be a tornado, but as you can see, look at the tornado outlook for right now. 5% in parts of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland. That's 5%, the greatest percent for today, with 2% surrounding the areas and 2% down here in Texas. Now, when we move on across the wind outlook, yeah, we're going to have some gusty winds with these severe thunderstorms. Hopefully, we won't have as many tornadoes today. That's what it's looking like. But you can see where the wind is at its greatest also in the 15%. It's going to pick up, though, all the way from Tennessee and Indiana, all the way across right on up into Long Island and down south, looking like Texas and the Texas Panhandle and Oklahoma Panhandle, parts of New Mexico. You've got 15 and 5% chance of severe wind today. When we look at the hail outlook, it's the very same in the very same places. So you guys need to pay attention to that. It's going to be hail. If you do happen to have some of these severe storms roll your way, and of course they cause damage to your vehicles as well as other things, so be aware of that. So far as severe thunderstorms, when they first start out, I just told you, they're already starting in Texas, and there they go at a 70% chance, moving to a 40. Everybody else has a 10. As the day goes through, though, and the temperatures heat up and the air destabilizes, you can see this 40% will grow to portions of West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, a large portion of New Jersey, and some of Indiana, as well as Arkansas, southern Missouri, a lot of Oklahoma, and Texas. Everybody else, down in Georgia, you got a 10% chance of maybe a severe thunderstorm popping up all the way over in these areas of western Oregon to Idaho to Nevada, California. You name it, you see it right here. As the day progresses along, this will stretch out. It's very unstable air, folks. Very unstable air. So please be aware of what is going on. Now, when we look at what may happen coming up for tomorrow, this is what it's looking like after midnight tonight, and you can see where the heaviest of stuff may occur. But as for today, this is something that's very, well, it's not good, but it is good in a way. We only got a 5% chance. This is the tornado outlook for today. Now, so far as these really bad storms from eastern New Mexico into the western half of Texas, we have a southeasterly low-level jet. It's developing. It's going to develop during the evening, allowing strong eastward propagation components to develop. And risk for upscale growth into one or more fast-moving clusters is looking evident, which may cross an area through this evening into the overnight hours, accompanied by some risk for locally damaging winds. You need to be aware of that. Now, for parts of Tennessee and the Ohio valleys eastward to the mid-Atlantic region, the greatest tornado threat appears to exist over southeastern Pennsylvania, parts of northern and eastern Maryland, and into southern New Jersey and northern Delaware later in the afternoon. Severe risk should gradually diminish into the evening hours as storms weaken and the system starts to gradually move offshore. So all of you guys need to be aware of what's going on. Folks, before I even turn on the GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbit this morning, this is the regular GFS run, and it's the latest model run that Tropical Tidbits has provided us with. We want to thank you guys. I want to say I did hear from one of my friends in Oklahoma yesterday. Oklahoma is in total chaos. It is awful. And when I did wake up this morning, I did get a text from one of my friends in the Dallas, Texas area telling me that there were tornadoes all around, but they survived and they're okay. So please keep all of these people in your prayers. In Ohio, in Pennsylvania, and in New York, and Illinois, flooding going on. And I want to thank Rick for sending me some pictures. I really don't feel like getting them in this particular video, but I will share them. Flooding's going on in so many places, folks, as well as the severe tornadic activity. Please keep everybody in your prayers. Now let's turn on this map right quick and let her roll right on through. Now this weather pattern is beginning to slowly change. Now the persistent unsettled weather pattern that has been in place across the continental U.S. over this entire week is beginning to abate going into today and beyond. So each day, I showed you how today it's calmed down in percentage-wise. Each day it should go down a little bit more for a few days anyway. Now, the large-scale trough and upper low currently that was anchored over the Intermountain West and Rockies is going to gradually weaken by tomorrow morning. This is because a shortwave energy lifts out across the plains. Now, the stubborn upper-level ridge that has produced record-high temperatures across the southeast U.S. is going to begin to get suppressed to the south over the northern Gulf of Mexico as the flow pattern gradually becomes a bit more zonal by tomorrow. Although changes are in the forecast horizon, there will still be some heavy rain across portions of the Ohio Valley and Mid-Atlantic region today ahead of the cold front, and also across central and southern Texas. Now, some severe storms are possible, as I showed you, across these same general areas as well. Now, a drier weather pattern will make a welcome return to much of the central U.S. after a spell of extremely stormy weather. As far as the temperatures go, they should start moderating across much of the Intermountain West and the Rockies areas through today as the upper level trough lifts out. Now, across the deep south and extending into the mid-Atlantic region, it will continue to feel like the middle of summer, with widespread 90s expected today and then slightly cooler tomorrow as the front makes farther progress southward. And for everybody up and down the East Coast, if you are having these summer-like temperatures, I know you are from Virginia all the way down into Florida, please just hang in there. It's going to cool up a little bit. In North Carolina, from the Outer Banks all the way across to the Piedmont and the foothills, that will be the greatest chance for us if we have any severe weather, probably tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. We'll check all that out more in detail tomorrow, but I'll go ahead and give you a little heads up right there. That's where it's looking like we may have some severe thunderstorms at that point, tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night. So, with all that said and done, everybody have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't and click the bell. I would appreciate it so very much. I thank all of you and I love all of you very much. Peace, love, and kindness to each of you. Thank you so much for watching.